So I'm going to call this video how to get things done. And this is really, maybe it's about philosophy. Maybe it's about philosophy of getting, maybe it's about handyman philosophy. Let me see if you're here. You're here with me? Yeah, it's recording. I find some tasks to be overwhelming, and because I have a short attention span, I can't do them. This goes back to, I mentioned earlier, having attention deficit disorder. That basically just means I got a short attention span. I was talking to my brother's son the other day, who's got it maybe a little worse than me, but not as bad as his dad did. And I was telling him I can't read a long paragraph. If I see something written in a long paragraph, I can't read it. But if you break it up into several paragraphs, I can read all of them. But I can't read that one long paragraph because my eyeballs will spin out of my head, and my brain will discharge, and my ears will blow off and stuff like that. That's kind of the way I'm about work, and I'll show you what I mean. You see these fiberglass, not fiberglass, these insulation pieces here? Well, they go under the RV, and I had them under the RV last year. And I took them down because we took the RV away from here and went some other places, and I've come back, and it's time to put them back. And every time you move the RV, you never quite get it in the same exact spot. For example, you'll notice an indentation in the ground under here where this back piece used to be. And of course the RV was over this way a little more then than it is now. And I could move the RV, I could back it up and go forward and keep moving it around to try to find that exact spot. But rather than do that, I'd like to maybe just dig a little bit more out over there and dig a little more over here and just make them fit. The other thing that needs to happen, you'll notice these pieces of insulation have this shiny chrome tape around the edge, and these don't. And that's basically because I ran out of tape when I was doing this one before, so a few pieces just went in there without it. So I said that the name of this video was going to be how to get something done. I can't do all that. I can't even wrap my head around taping those up and digging out and fitting them and putting them back in. I just can't. It's too much. But I tell you what I can do. I can take that one piece, and I can take some of this, I call it chrome plated tape, and I can wrap this tape around one piece. So I'm going to do that, and that's my job. I've been working on the Rambler today. I got that finished. So I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to take that piece right there. I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to wrap it around the edges, and that's going to be the end of my work. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to even give any thought to anything else. I'm just going to do that one thing. Now, the reason I say that is I have found if I do that, I can do that. I can do one thing. And if I don't do anything else with that one thing, I can do that one thing. But if I start out trying to do everything, my brain rebels and I just lose my mind. I can't do that. I'm saying this for the benefit of some of you who have things that you want to do and you just can't do it. And it may be that the reason you can't do it is because you're trying to do too much too quick. You know, even though I've got a short attention span, and even though I tend to run around and try to do 5 different things at a time, sometimes I can't do one big thing. It's like I said about the paragraphs earlier. If I see a big paragraph, I can't read it. But if I break it up, and I'll give you an example. You know how on a computer you can roll the screen up? Well, if I'm reading a big paragraph on the computer, I'll slide the screen up so that there's one line with this right at the top, and I'll read that one line. And then I'll slide it up again, I'll read the next line. I'll read it one line at a time. If I do that, I can read a long paragraph. But if I try to read it all and my eyes are doing this, I just can't do it. That's what this is all about. I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to put tape around the edge of that piece of insulation. Once I finish that, we'll see where we go from there. That's how I get things done. It might be something that would work for you. You know, if you have trouble getting things done, maybe if you just try to do one thing, just separate it out into one part and do that one part, it might work. So I'm going to get busy with that, and I'll check back with you in a little bit. Okay, I'm done with my task now. So now I get to choose if I want to do that again or if I want to go do something else. I got a lot of other things around here that need to be done. But that wasn't too bad, that one thing. So I think I might can do one more of those because, well, UPS man came here today. I bought an internet thing from a company called Nomad, and I hooked it up and it worked about 3 hours and it quit. And I put it in the package to send it back, and they gave me a label to print out, and it was supposed to go out with the post office. So I put it in my mailbox this morning. I put the flag up, and early, pretty quickly this morning, the UPS truck came in, and he said, "I'm here to make a pickup." And I said, "Really?" I said, I've got something that's going out, but it's going by the post office. He said, "Let me see it." And I showed it to him. I said, "It says USPS right here." And he said, "Oh, that's it." Slapped the label on it, took off. Well, little known to me, my wife had something that was supposed to be picked up that was being returned to Amazon that I didn't know about. So she got home, and I told the UPS guy came, and she said, "He's supposed to pick up mine." And I said, "So my modem is going back to Nomad is actually now going back to Amazon, and your Amazon package is sitting here." So I called UPS, and to their credit, they picked up the phone. It took me a while to get a person, but nice lady picked up the phone. She took my information. She said, "He's going to call you, that driver, and he's going to come back to bring that package back and to pick up the other one." So I'm going to sit here with this phone in my pocket until he does, because this is important. That's a lot of money floating around out there that I won't get back if that thing is gone. So, the other thing I could do is go to town and get some more gas, because we burn propane here for several things, and I need to fill up a tank or two. And I'd like to go into town and see Rob, up at the hardware store. But nope, I'm going to stay right here till I hear back from UPS. So, since I'm sitting here anyway, I think I'll take this next piece of foam. See how pretty that one looks by comparison to this one? I mean, that's really nice. That's the kind of thing you can use over and over again every year. Unlike this stuff that'll be damaged by the sun and it'll gradually crumble up and fall apart. So I'm going to do another one of those. I think I am. Sit right over here in the sunshine like I was, and just do another one. Y'all okay with that? Okay. I appreciate y'all. Whatever you're doing, I'm hoping you're enjoying it. I do have a glass of tea to keep me going. Yeah. That might be as much as I want to do today. Might save this one for tomorrow. You know what? If I want to, I can. It's getting kind of windy out here. I'll still have stuff to do tomorrow. But I don't do that today. Bless my heart. I can do that. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir, Bob.